Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, you just rolled into the perfect garage for all things horsepower, torque talk, and that brand new car smell in digital form. Today we're diving deep into a ride that's had truck lovers buzzing for a while, and now the spotlight's even brighter. We're talking about the 2026 Chevrolet Colorado. Yeah, the midsize pickup that's been flexing harder every generation. We're going to break down what it is, what it looks like, how it performs, what makes it special, and whether this thing deserves a spot in your driveway. Buckle up and let's get into it. So first off, what exactly is the Colorado? For folks who might be new to the truck scene, the Chevrolet Colorado is Chevy's midsize pickup, the one that sits below the Silverado but still packs enough muscle, utility, and attitude to handle real-world hauling, weekend adventures, job site duties, and daily driving. It's the truck that gives you truck vibes without the full-size parking struggles, and that sweet balance has made it a huge hit. The 2026 model keeps that DNA but evolves with a sharper personality, better tech, and a little extra swagger. You know how some trucks look like they're trying really hard to be tough. The new Colorado just rolls up like it woke up that way. Now let's talk about the exterior, because the first time you see this thing, it's pretty clear Chevy wanted it to stand out in the midsize crowd. The 2026 Colorado shows off a more sculpted, athletic bodyline that feels both rugged and premium. The front end carries that confident, squared-off stance, but it's not cartoonishly bulky. You've got a bold grille that blends strength and sophistication, LED headlamps that sharpen the truck's whole face, and signature lighting that makes it recognizable from a block away. The hood has more contour, hinting at muscle beneath without screaming it. Down the sides, those chiseled fenders add some commanding presence, and depending on the trim, you'll see off-road ready tires, purposeful skid plates, tow hooks, and black accent packages that give it that rugged stealth attitude. Around back, the tailgate design looks modern but muscular, with stamped Chevrolet badging and more refined LED tail lamps. Everything about the exterior feels dialed in, like Chevy finally found the perfect balance between badass and everyday usable. It's that truck where you can pull up to a campsite or a valet stand and it fits both scenes. Slip inside and the vibe shifts to modern and capable. Chevy really leaned into comfort and tech with this generation. Soft touch materials, thoughtful stitching, intuitive controls, and seats that feel built for real adults on real road trips instead of cardboard hard contractor benches from decades past. The center display is a star of the cabin, a big touchscreen with sharp resolution and responsive software. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, upgraded infotainment menus, a driver-friendly layout, and available digital instrument cluster options that make you feel like you're piloting something seriously advanced. Storage is smart throughout the cab, with real usable cubbies, console space, and door pockets. The interior trims differ by model, so if you're into rugged and sporty, you've got a setup for that, and if you want something more premium and sleek, Chevy's got you too. Practical, stylish, and tech-forward without overdoing it. That's the sweet spot here. As for performance, Chevy keeps choices open while still focusing on modern efficiency and power. The star under the hood continues to be the turbocharged 2.7-liter engine platform, refined again for the 2026 model year. Expect horsepower options that span from a solid everyday performer to a more aggressive high-output version, giving you plenty of punch for towing, highway passing, or climbing mountain dirt trails if that's your weekend vibe. Torque output remains a highlight, which means acceleration feels confident and pulling a trailer doesn't turn into a struggle session. Paired with an improved automatic transmission, shifts feel smoother and more responsive. Fuel economy isn't class-leading territory, but it's competitive for the segment and better than older V6 setups. And if you're into off-roading, the Colorado keeps trims like Trail Boss and ZR2 in the spotlight, offering lifted suspension, beefed-up shocks, protective underbody hardware, and drive modes that take the guesswork out of dirt, gravel, mud, or rocky trails. This truck isn't trying to pretend it can handle the rugged stuff. It genuinely can, and it does it with confidence. The driving feel sits right between sporty and composed, keeping everyday comfort in mind while still reminding you you're behind the wheel of a truck, not a crossover dressed like one. Features matter, and Chevy loaded this thing with the good stuff. Tech and safety get a noticeable bump with driver assist features like adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alerts, and parking camera systems that make tight spaces much easier. Higher trims get 360-degree camera views that feel like a cheat code in sketchy off-road terrain or crowded parking lots. The bed and tailgate area are super functional too, with integrated tie-downs, optional bed lighting, available power outlets, and a multi-function tailgate on certain models. There's also advanced trailering tech to help newbies feel like towing pros and help pros shave off stress. Audio system options get a nice upgrade as well, so whether you're blasting music on a long haul or catching a podcast while you commute, it feels rich and clear. And because convenience matters, remote start, wireless charging, heated and ventilated seats, and multiple USB-C ports are all on the table depending on trim. It's everything you want in a 2026 pickup without getting gimmicky. Let's talk pricing, because that always changes the mood. As of now, the expected starting price lands around the low to mid $30,000 range for base models, then stretching toward the mid $50,000 zone when you load it up with high trims and off-road gear. Midsize trucks aren't cheap anymore, but the Colorado's pricing stays competitive next to rivals like the Toyota Tacoma, Ford Ranger, and Nissan Frontier. Where it really earns its badge is value per dollar. You're getting strong performance, modern tech, real capability, and a great balance of size and versatility. Not everyone needs a giant full-size truck, and for a lot of people, the Colorado hits that perfect middle lane. So why should someone buy the 2026 Colorado? The key selling point here is versatility with personality. It's a truck that works for families, solo adventurers, tradespeople, suburban cruisers, and weekend warriors. It feels modern without being tech-overwhelming, rugged without punishing ride comfort, and stylish without looking like it spent 3 hours in front of a mirror. It tows, hauls, pushes through dirt, cruises highways, and fits in parking garages where full sizes give you anxiety. If you want a midsize that doesn't compromise capability or attitude, this one earns a test drive. Chevy has had years to refine the Colorado formula, and this latest version shows that experience in the best way. It feels like a confident evolution instead of a wild reinvention, and for most truck shoppers, that's exactly what hits right. So to wrap it up, the 2026 Chevrolet Colorado continues to carry the midsize torch strong for Chevy. Rugged looks, thoughtful interior, power where it counts, enough. Tech to feel future-ready, and pricing that keeps it in the game. Whether you prioritize weekend off-roading, daily commuting comfort, towing muscle, or just want a truck that looks good parked in your driveway, the Colorado makes a serious case for itself. If you're shopping midsize pickups, this one absolutely belongs on your shortlist. Alright, that's going to do it for today's deep dive. If you enjoyed hanging out and getting the breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and ring that bell so you don't miss future reviews. Drop a comment and tell me which midsize truck you'd put your money on, because you know I love hearing your takes. Until next time, this is the Voice Auto signing off. Stay curious, drive safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.